$1,000 a pop, and he's saying, well, I didn't have a clue, no controlling legal authority. Meanwhile, I was inventing the internet. Who, me?
Yeah, basically, I'm doing research. I was just kind of shocked. President Lee there, I think in July on a German radio, it made kind of moves toward declaring independence. That kind of Taiwan relations should be on a state-to-state basis, and
he was right.
That basically attacked by the Madeleine Albright from the State Department officials.
Well, sure. I mean, Madeleine Albright is the Secretary of State of an administration which has been bought and paid for by Chinese intelligence.
Could this lead to something like Dean Ash, the State Department, had said something North Korea, basically gave gave an ambiguous kind of answer.
That's right. Well, how do you remember what happened? I'll give you a more recent example, when the woman State Department aide was talking to Saddam Hussein and indicated that it wouldn't be any big deal if he invaded Kuwait, and bingo, he invades Kuwait. Okay, I think you've got it, Sean. Unfortunately, we're out of time. That's it for this hour of the G. Gordon Liddy Show, featuring the lovely Erica, and bumbling in the background, doing his best, is Cameron Gray.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK FM and AM, Manassas, Washington, Baltimore. Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Don and Mike.
Now it's time for another fabulous episode of
The Don and Mike Show.
And today we shall witness an earth-shaking discovery.
Don Geronimo, Mike O'Mara.
Who are you guys with? NBC, CBS?
Radio Gods.
Who gave us jobs in security, show business?
The Don and Mike Show.
We've got a show to do.
Come on, guys. We're on the air.
Have a good show.
Produced by 106.7 WJFK, Washington's Superstation.
It's going to be a great show.
All right, well, good luck.
And distributed by Westwood One Entertainment.
We should thank our lucky stars. They're still putting on a program of this caliber after so many years.
Stay tuned for your chance to name that sound for up to $1,000 only on the Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
This is the Don and Mike Show. WJFK.
On the Wilson Bridge, then the outer loop closing the Eisenhower connector to the Wilson Bridge. The earlier roadwork, however, has been picked up. Silverbrook Road closed between Coos Road and Lorton Road. That's for a serious accident. Leesburg Pike and Patrick Henry Drive, an accident. And northbound Colesville Road at University, an accident in the left turn lane. This report brought to you by the Kennedy Center Sheer Madness on Brandy Lane on WJFK.
WJFK.
Sunday night at 8 on TBS Superstation. Brought to you by Dell Computer Corporation. Clint Eastwood is a master thief on a routine break-in, committing another burglary, and witnessing the most shocking crime of all at the hands of the most powerful man in the world.
He saw nothing. After all, it's not as if he has any evidence or anything.
Now, the government wants him dead.
We're not dealing with a fool here, are we?
The police want him caught.
There's only maybe half a dozen guys alive who could have pulled off the Sullivan job.
And he just wants to stay alive.
Why do I get the feeling you're trying to surprise me?
Clint Eastwood,
I'm not about to run from you.
Gene Hackman,
He's a burglar. Who's going to believe it?
Ed Harris.
He's on the run and he's scared, and he's right to be scared because he's going to get caught.
Absolute Power. A TBS Superstation World Broadcast premiere. Sunday night at 8. Only on TBS Superstation.
Well, it's that time of year again. You need gifts for your friends and family, or in my case, the rest of the litter. Yep, even dogs exchange gifts. What pup wouldn't love a squeaky new rawhide bone or an unprotected Italian loafer? Woof. But the Virginia Lottery has 3 new gift ideas. Year 2000 cash, holiday cheer, and holiday bucks. You could win up to $20,000 just for scratching.
The Holiday Scratch Games. Chance of winning top prize, 1 in 540,000.
Howdy, Mel the mailroom guy here with Lady Luck.
Morning, Mel. So what's the letter du jour?
Well, Lady Lyle from Lynchburg asks, what's a good gift-giving surprise for the holidays?
Listen to Lady Luck, Lyle. Forget about the Day-Glow Daisy decals for your pickup truck. Give a Virginia Lottery scratcher for the old double surprise.
Double surprise?
Count to 2 with me, Mel.
Okay.
First, you open the package for the surprise, and second, you get to scratch to see if you won.
Oh, I bet they make great last-minute gifts, too.
You're on it, Mel.
MyRemco's Twas the Sale before Christmas on high-tech gifts, theaters, big screen TVs, car stereos, and Boston acoustic speakers for your computer. 3-piece system including subwoofers, only $89 this weekend at MyRemco.
Bless me, Father, for our sin.
A soul a day
I killed a man in cold blood.
keeps the devil at bay.
Stop and smell the burning flesh of sinners.
The most infernal souls in all damnation have escaped, and Satan has chosen one dead cop to bring them back.
I give the devil his due.
Sci-Fi presents Brimstone. 4 episodes tonight beginning at 7 Eastern. Only on Sci-Fi. The Hell Hunt is on.
One of us will have to sacrifice ourselves.
Farscape, the most cinematic sci-fi series on television, expands its universe with an explosive 4-part season finale. New dangers.
They'll take your head off.
New discoveries.
You have got to be kidding.
New desires. Farscape, the all-new 4-part season climax. Every Friday night in January, only on Sci-Fi.
I will not be taken alive.
The end is just the beginning.
Chances are, if you're a technology professional, you change jobs more than you change your underwear. Hello, and goodbye. And why shouldn't you? You're the hottest thing since joysticks and floppies. You've got employers throwing themselves at your feet.
Hey, you missed a spot on my boot.
They're shooting enough cash and bennies into your account to make an Arabian prince envious. And the technology they're dangling in front of you is more potent than ever. Oh, just a couple more gigabytes, man. And there's always a better corner office with your name on it. Hell! The question is, how do you know when and where to stop? At Techies.com, you'll gain insight into local career trends, how companies in town are using the latest technology, and who's hiring. So, when a good opportunity comes along, you'll know it. Plus, Techies.com is totally free and totally free.
Take a right.
Yep.
No,
Got it.
a left, a left. What are you doing?
Don't worry, honey. I know a shortcut, okay? Just hang in there, honey. Just breathe, breathe. Come on. Yeah.
We're not gonna make it.
No, you hold on. Don't think like that. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I'll handle this. Just stay calm, honey. Stay calm.
Okay, Sparky.
Yeah.
Where's the fire?
Hi.
License and registration, please.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, officer. It's just that my wife and I are, well, she's,
All right, man. Just be calm now. How far apart are the contractions?
Contractions?
Yeah.
Oh, no, officer. We're just late for the Caps game. Sounds like everyone's getting into the Capitals this season. Washington Capitals hockey. Always intense.
Get into the Caps this season with their 20-game and 10-game ticket plans. For more details, call 202-661-5050 or log on to WashingtonCaps.com.
Hi, I'm James Earl Jones, host of The Big Idea, where we can always find ideas to solve your everyday problems. I see we have a caller. Hello?
Hello, James Earl Jones. I'm Judy from Newark. Listen, I need an idea on some classes.
Classes?
Yeah, you know, lessons. I got some extra time. Don't I take a class?
Let's consult the Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages.
All right.
There's art, astrology, boxing, bartending, dance.
I don't think so.
How about fencing, first aid, golf, karate?
Not so much now.
Okay. Massage, self-defense, sewing.
No, please.
All right. Did you have something specific in mind?
Well, I don't know. Something I could use. Something I would truly benefit from.
I've got it.
What?
Voice. You could take voice lessons.
Why would I want to do that? I can talk.
It was just an idea.
Ugh.
The Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. It's life listed all day. This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
Silent night, holy night, jingle bells, walking in a winter wonderland. How's that for a fabulous Christmas carol medley?
It's me, Pee Wee Herman, in case you didn't figure it out. Duh! I'm here to just wish everybody the merriest of Christmases.
Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends.
Merry fucking Christmas. From the Dawn and Mike Show.
Sam Hook, the middle linebacker of the New York Giants, and the most feared quarterback killer in the game.
This is Sam Huff. I would like to welcome everyone to enjoy the new beginning.
We have a show for you tonight.
that will keep your attention, give you some pleasure, a lot of information, and all of the things that we've done over the years.
Now, I have a message for all you good, moral, Christian people who are complaining that breasts and vaginas are obscene. Hey, don't complain to me. Complain to the manufacturer, okay? And although Jesus told us not to judge, I know you're going to judge anyway, so judge sanely. Judge with your eyes open. What do you consider obscene? Is this obscene to you?
Last time on the Don and Mike Show.
Mike seats. Loves sniffing them.
Oh, I do.
Fantastic. No better way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
It's always very exciting.
Go down to Reston Town Center, nice hot day. Say to my wife, go ahead, I'm going to look at the bike store. Meanwhile, just all the people who ride their bikes there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Joe, yes.
Thank you, man. May I have another?
Yes. The Don and Mike Show.
Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara Show. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara Show.
You can come to my office, lie on my couch, and cry about your mammy.
Hello, everybody. You got the Don and Mike Show. Coming to you live, 4 hours every weekday, from the studios of WJFK, Washington, D.C., broadcasting nationwide and coast to coast. You can call Don and Mike anytime for free at 877-365-3636.
That's right.
But turn your radio down.
Oh, really?
Who would you do call?
What?
Don't call to play the name game.
Oh, really?
No calls to rate women.
What?
Don't ask when they're coming to your town.
Oh, really?
And don't call telling jokes.
What?
The Don and Mike Show.
We both have the time. It's so
Oh, really?
Don and Mike Show. You can get it.
What?
Who do you like?
Oh, really?
Do you like the Don and Mike Show?
What?
It's the best thing you're gonna find.
Oh, really?
Mike Show on your radio.
What?
Get into it. The Don and Mike Show.
You can call the Don and Mike Show anytime for free at 1-877-365-3636. But please turn your radio down and no calls to play the name game. No who would you do calls. No calls about rating women. No calls asking when are we coming to your town. And no jokes. That's 1-877-365-3636.
Hey, 4 Backer Road, 96. What?
This other show gone crazy.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and again, happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at the NFL today. Now, the IBM Power Poll, just picked by my guys here as always. Craig, Randy, Jerry, Eric, man, Bob, Bettina, our radio buddies, Don, Mike, everybody in on this one.
This is the only live worldwide talk presentation. We are being seen in well over 150 countries tonight watching the real Santa Claus with a bunch of wonderful kids. We're sorry about our system failure on phone calls. And by next year, we'll have it straightened out. Okay, the young man here, right here with the multicolored shirt.
My name is Wendell. What would happen if your reindeer gets sick?
The reindeer gets sick. Well, good question, Wendy, baby. We just can't afford that. There just can't be any sick reindeer. Well, okay, you get it. That happens.
I suppose it can, but we just have to nurse them through the best.
You've never had that. You've never had a sick reindeer.
Well, I heard when we got back that things were in pretty bad shape, but they always fly. They always get the job done.
Okay, this gentleman here in the green sweater.
My name is Taylor, and
Your name is Taylor, and her name is Taylor. And your name is Taylor.
what's yours?
What if I'm sick? Well, I tell you, there's been times when I really didn't feel really right at snuff, and I had to get Mrs. Claus to let her know that things weren't right, and we had to change what I was eating, whether it was soup or, staying away from the real food and things of that sort.
Do you have a doctor?
That's right. Leave off the fat stuff. Cholesterol.
Stay away from the greasy, you're right.
Yep.
Do you have a doctor? You take antibiotics?
No, I can take antibiotics. I don't need them. I'm in good shape.
Okay, well, we worry about you.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, thank you very
This
much.
young man right here.
Do you know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas? Quick.
6th grade uniform.
You got it.
I don't like him.
You want to put it in my mouth?
Are there times when you have to have fresh breath?
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, there'll be no mollycoddling.
A wop, bopaloopa, a wop, bam, boom.
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
They can't be
green sweater.
Right over here. What's your name? You're Taylor, and she's Taylor. What's your question for Santa Claus? Quick, come on. Quick. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are missing Phil Hochberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Spiewak. Take it away, Rob.
Ah, there he is.
Thank you, Phil, and good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Black, Peter, and all the ships at sea. It's the only show that helps you stand the smell of the genitals. Don and Mike.
Thank you, Rob. That's a good one. And hello, and thank you for listening coast to coast and nationwide via the Westwood One Radio Network, WWO.
Westwood One.
The world's #1 syndicator of radio programs. Don and Mike coming to you from the stinkiest radio station in the world, WJFK FM.
Yes.
In Washington, D.C. We're on Westwood One. As I mentioned, we have over 5 million Arbitron-rated listeners. We thank you for your patronage. Ken, Jeremy, Big Daddy Mel, Donald, Monkey, Ephraim, and to my left and to your right, there he is, our friend, Guy Birdley.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Buzz.
Hi.
I happened to go into the News Lounge today.
Oh, really? The News Lounge, which is someday going to be put in the museum.
And I will tell you that in a supreme ass-kiss mode,
Yes.
on Buzz's screensaver, right, he has Mel Karmazin's picture,
Oh, yes.
like 8,000 times.
Oh,
I mean,
way to go.
It's the large publicity photo, which has been miniaturized, and it's just every time you look on the screen, you see a million pictures of the CEO of this company.
You can never have too many Mels.
You know, he got into that computer game late, but he's rapidly passing everybody, and he's in the fast lane on that.
He has come to play. And Buzz,
That's right.
You're right.
today is December 3, 1999. Our telephone number, 1-877-365-3636. Listen, today the show is jam-packed, and I am not lying. We got to keep to a schedule.
Yes.
So we want to get right to today's 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, the Palm Pilot giveaway.
Great giveaway.
This, of course, is going to be the gift that we give away for the next 12 days, high-ticket item that we give only to people who prove to us that they listen to the whole show. And here's
Total loyalty.
how we're doing it today.
Right.
We're going to come up with a list of women. Women who are undoable.
Okay.
Women who you absolutely, I know a lot of times we play the game, who would you do?
Uh-huh.
So every once in a while, I'll just throw out a call to Mike or Buzz or myself to come up with an undoable woman. And I'm going to start the list with, I believe, the world's most undoable woman. That would be Beatrice Arthur.
Very good.
Okay, Mike.
Linda Tripp.
Okay. Buzz.
Well, I may be speaking for myself here, but I'd say Janet Reno.
All right, there's your big three.
Mm-hmm.
Janet Reno. So, at any time during the show today, I mean in the middle of a bit, in the middle of an interview, in the middle of the news, we might just stop down, ask for another woman. That's it. Absolutely 100% undoable. At some point during the show, we will ask you to call in and give us the completed list of undoable women. What?
Look at your microphone.
What?
Look,
Oh.
look that is. Oh, yeah.
There was a little bit of my spit on the microphone. Sorry about that.
I couldn't stop that. I couldn't
I'm
walk
virtually
by that.
frothing at the mouth today. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You're excited about the show today. That's
Sure.
exactly what that is.
And I had a little spit bubble that came out of my mouth and actually.
And it really just, it's a black microphone. It's got that black styrofoam, and it kind of just sat there like a snow cone. And you got most of it out of the way there.
Oh, it's all gone.
No, it's not all gone. That's
Rub it good.
There it is. Rub it, honey.
Rub it good, honey.
Rub it, honey. Okay, spit's gone. That's the list of undoable women. Call us at some point during the show, and we'll ask you to call in, and you win today's Palm Pilot 3X Connected Organizer from BargainBid.com.
That is a great idea to do it that way. I love that.
Now, also, we have to announce today the final Las Vegas-style show of the decade.
We're going to make this one special.
Yeah. And this will, again, be starring Jenna and Shiloh.
Well, it's already going to be special.
The professionals will be there.
Fantastic.
Along with all the regulars, Dennis and Homo Joe and Cheryl the Big Dyke and Buzz in his PJs with the liquid latex.
Wow.
The Monica Cigar Contest and the Underwear Fashion Show. And listen, catch this show, because when we come back in the year 2000,
yes,
as we did in 1999,
right,
the Las Vegas-style shows will be totally retooled.
Yeah, totally different.
We'll come back in 2000 with a totally different show. So this is your last chance to catch all of these exciting fun and games, including the Underwear Fashion Show. And here's where it's going to be for the Las Vegas-style show of the decade.
in Washington, D.C., which is a District of Columbia.
Very good.
Mike, we're going back to the ghetto.
Back to the ghetto. I love it.
We're going back to Nation.
Nation, yes, downtown. I like that.
In Washington, D.C., and that will be on Tuesday, December 14th.
Fantastic. I am looking forward to it.
Tuesday, December 14th. Write it down on your calendars. It's the last Las Vegas-style show of the decade. We're going to make it a good one. Of course, it doesn't cost anything to get in. It's our way of saying thank you for listening to the show, supporting the show, making the show #1 Arbitron rated.
We had a great time last time we went to Nation, and I'm really looking forward to it again.
It's a good joint. We'll see you there Tuesday, December 14.
Good.
For the last Las Vegas-style show of the decade.
Come on out and join us.
Now, on today's show, a gigantic, as I mentioned, jam-packed. From Fox NFL Sunday, we're going to have everybody's favorite football hillbilly, Terry Bradshaw, will be on the show today.
Is this the first time that Terry Bradshaw's been on our show? I believe it is.
I think we've had everybody else from the Fox show on, except him.
Terry is he's the star of the show, and it's kind of exciting to have a Hall of Famer on the show.
Also, Rupert Martzke's is coming on the show today again to be himself, playing himself, of course.
Not exciting at all to have him on the show.
Chuck Stossel, the Love Muscle. We have a brand new low-budget Jeopardy that I think you will enjoy today. We're going to be also giving away a trip to Florida that we've qualified people for all week long.
Good.
I got to get out of here on time tonight, so we got to make sure we end on time tonight.
There's only one person in this room that can control that, and I'm looking at it right now.
I know, and that's why I'm telling you right now, we're not going to take too many calls.
Right for you, Don.
We're just going to dive in and just take maybe a call.
Very good.
And then I have a couple of things. I do want to delve into this whole thing with Black Peter that we talked about on yesterday's show.
That was the very controversial character that is featured in Christmas lore in the Netherlands.
Yes, right. Saint Nick's sidekick, Black Peter.
Very strange.
We're going to be calling Amsterdam today to inquire as to that. And also I have an entire catalog of celebrity memorabilia that a local company sent to us, and some of the crap in here will amaze you. Not only the crap, but the amount of money they're getting for this crap.
Really?
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, you are on the air.
Hi, how you doing? We just heard your list of people who undoable women.
Yes.
And coincidentally, we were just doing a list of doable men.
Doable men.
And you both are on there.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
That's
right
incredible.
After Andy Garcia.
Right after who?
Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia
Yep,
hasn't.
on the mic right there.
Andy Garcia hasn't made a movie in a while.
Huh? Yeah, he's beautiful.
He's a beautiful. You find him to be a beautiful man.
He's a very beautiful man.
I'm not going to argue with her since we're on her list.
Right. Have you seen us? Did you see us on King of Queens?
Yes.
Really? And you still rate us that highly?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
You weren't doing any heavy drinking when you saw
No
that?
heavy drinking.
Oh, all right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
All right, bye.
Busted.
Oh, we got you.
Busted.
We got you. See? You gotta wait to squeal with the light until you hang up the phone. So you hang up the phone, that's when you go, oh, those suckers bought that. Oh, ye suckers. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, guys, I'm Don Mike.
Yeah, you're talking to us. Hello.
I'm listening right now.
Yes, turn the radio down, please.
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't handle it.
You have to just hang up. Well, in a way, I admire that when someone realizes they're in the deep end, and that they're gonna sink. I would rather have you just give up and hang up and bail on the call.
I want to say hi to a friend of mine that I talked to last night, who's on the Food Network, who hosts the Best Of show. Mark Silverstein. He's called this show before. We've had him on.
This is your never-ending question. This is the second time this week you've dropped this guy's name.
Well, I talked to him last night, and he was all jacked up. He listens to the show a lot, and he lives around Baltimore, and he was excited that I'd mentioned his name. And then I called him right before his show went on, and the coolest thing of all is he told me, they do the Best Of where they go into restaurants, and that's basically, he travels around the country going into restaurants, and it's called the Best Of. He finds the best restaurants in these cities, and he goes in and he says to me halfway through this, he goes, all right, the first segment, the food was really good. But the second segment I did, or it was reversed or something, I'm not sure. He said, he tells me which of the segments has the worst food. And he said, nobody will ever know that. But this food, you'll see this one scene when I'm going, this is really, really good food. It's really lousy food.
Well, then why doesn't he say that on his show?
Because he's just trying to, it's the Best Of, and he doesn't like it, but everybody else likes it in the city. So he can't come out and say,
I understand. It's not his opinion as to what is the,
He flies into these towns, and everybody in the city loves this, and it's varying degrees. You know, he said, hey, food was really, really good here. I didn't like the food here, but you'll never know that watching me. So I just wanted, he really is an old friend of mine, and I wanted to say hi. I'm excited. You know how much I watch that network.
The food now, I know that's your number one choice.
Mean, for me, it's like really, in a stupid, silly little way. For me, it's really having like a big star as a friend now, because I watch that network all the time, man. I watch it all the time.
Why don't you put the squeeze on him to get the Emerald guy on this show?
I'll do that. I'll call him, and I will get him to see if he can get Emerald to. He talks about going to these things where all the people on the Food Network have to be there. He says some of the people walk around. He mentioned. I asked him specifically about that guy Bobby Flay.
Oh, I hate Bobby Flay.
Well, that's why I asked him, because I hate Bobby Flay too. And he said Bobby Flay is a really cool guy. He was saying that when they go to these big things, they call them rollouts, I guess, for new shows. Right. All the people on the Food Network are there, and he said all these people are walking around like Hollywood stars. He said, but they're cooks. So it's kind of weird, you know. So I just wanted to say hi to my buddy Mark.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
Oh, we're doing great, thank you.
I love your show. I love you guys.
Love you.
I'm raising my baby listening to you too.
Really?
I wanted to ask you, G. Gordon said today on his show that Ken Stevens died. Somebody called and asked him about the tombstone.
Yeah.
And he said Ken Stevens died in 1992. 1992. I wondered if y'all knew anything about that.
I think it's, that is Gordon's rapier wit.
Yes, that would be
jumping up and biting you in the ass.
Oh, okay.
So that wouldn't be. I'm trying to think of that year. That wouldn't have been when Gordon started here.
Yeah, I believe that is the year
Is
that
that
Gordon
when
was
Gordon
hired.
started here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, very good.
I know. I had a conversation with G today. He loves the tombstone.
Oh, I'm sure
he was busting a gut down the hallway, saying that's the best thing he's ever seen in his life.
I think more and more people are warming to the idea of the tombstone in the lobby.
Did you move it to his parking place, or did you leave it in the lobby?
Oh no! Oh, honey, you gotta listen to every show.
I listen every day.
I know you're there with the baby at your breast and all, but
I've got my wind-up radio. I tote it around with me everywhere.
Wind up radio, time machine, wish machine,
Time machine,
big light, target power. Well, then you would have known that we had all that out on the air already this week. Right.
Well, I knew that. I just didn't know.
No, it's in the lobby. We never had to put it in the parking lot because it was returned to us.
Right.
Okay.
Clandestine like.
And I talked to building engineer Ben Peterson on my way in today, and it was cordial. And I said, hi Ben, and he said, hi Mike, and I said, Ben, how you doing? And I said, well, I guess I should ask you how you're doing, Ben. And he started laughing, and I said, hey, that Ken Stevens. And Ben was like, yeah, you never can tell what he's going to do. And I said, yeah, I guess you know what he's done. Huh? And he said, you know something? Maybe he's not done yet. That's just what Ben said to me, something along those lines.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, like what? Like Ken's going to try to move the headstone again?
Who knows what Ken's up to?
All I know, I got the sneakiest Pete in the world working on it now, because I had a conversation with the aforementioned G. Gordon Liddy today.
Yes.
And I asked him to snoop around and see if he could find out who actually stole the headstone of Ed. He loves something he loves a challenge like that.
I didn't want to bring it up on the show yesterday because we'd really covered it.
Kind of ran it into the ground, if you really pardon the pun.
Mashed it into the ground. But Tim McWilliams said to me in the hallway, very end of the show yesterday, he said, it's not Alan Limewine. I'll tell you that right now. Not Alan. You're wrong. Your source is wrong. Your source might be a smoke screen. And I'm like, okay. And who knows? You can't tell. Tim is, I really think, of anybody here, I don't know where Tim's coming from.
Well, you know when we're going to find out? We're going to find out at the Christmas party.
Perhaps I agree with that 100%.
When people around here drink, forget about it. That's when all secrets just are out the door.
That's right.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Ken Stevens gonna get his ass kicked. Ken Stevens gonna die. 666.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello. Hey, hi.
Hey, my friend Brendan and I want to come by and drop off some flowers for the tombstone.
Is that
okay?
Oh, perfectly acceptable. As long as you do it during regular business hours, just make sure you say hello to Colette, the wonderful receptionist.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I do want to thank our engineer, Wendell, who has adorned the tombstone with a couple of little, what do you call those? They like decorative candles. Did you see?
Right. Oh, the angels.
One is an angel, and the other one is like a Christmas elf that he's displayed on each side now of the tombstone.
You talked to the wingnut last night that when we were driving out of here? Did you, by any chance, or maybe the night before, I forgot, when we were driving out of here?
No, Mike. See, much as I know you would do for me.
Yes.
When we went to our cars last night, and I saw that there was a
wingnut
stalker down in the parking lot, as soon as he went towards your car, I immediately pulled my car out of the driveway and just drove away from here as fast as I could.
Interesting conversation. Yeah.
What did he want to talk about?
He said to me, I just want to know, how did you start in radio at 18? And I'm like, you got the wrong guy. And I rolled up the window and just headed out of here.
Oh, great. So he'll be waiting down there for me tonight.
Well, you didn't start. You
No, I started when I was 14, yeah.
14 years old. It's weird. It was
Maybe he was waiting for you, Buzz. When did you get into radio?
I started at 16, I think. And to me, it's always real credible if you want to talk to somebody. Walk along next to their car as the car is moving, smoking a cigarette. It's always, a good way to engage in real conversation. Absolutely.
Well, I knew you'd do the same for me. That's why I sped away immediately last night.
Absolutely. It's, we're all, it's funny because no, I wouldn't do it any other way.
Yeah. I know it.
Yeah. And the only thing I was just, I slowed my car down to about 5 miles per hour, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have really, okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Just driven away. Weird.
The three of us. Well, that's why we go down in groups when we leave the building at
Why there
night.
are 400 people that go down to, and leave together.
Okay, listen, here's this catalog that we received.
Okay.
From a local company. Name of the company is Norma Jeans. They do celebrity memorabilia, and they sent us a copy of their preview catalog for the year 2000 that has all kinds of items. And let me go through and tell you some of the stuff that I highlighted that I know you'd be interested in. For instance, how about this? Because I know you're always wondering what to get me for Christmas.
Okay.
A Bill Bixby wine cooler.
Hey.
Silver plate, 11 inches tall, with handles, and it has the name Bixby engraved on it.
Oh, wow.
Now, how much would you pay for this?
$25.
$150.
I would not even come close to paying that for that.
Okay, do you remember the tooth necklace that John Belushi wore in the film and theater production of National Lampoon's Lemmings?
No, I have no memory of that.
Maybe you don't. Well, the necklace is made from real animal teeth, and Belushi really wore it. How much would you pay for this item?
Really worn by Belushi, I pay $200 for it.
$495.
Well, that's not, that's a real piece of movie memorabilia.
Okay, how about from the Bob Hope collection?
Now we're talking about some serious cash outlay, Ray Bruce.
Bob Hope's personal glasses, tortoise prescription.
Oh, you mean like his real glasses?
Yeah,
Bob Hope's glasses?
Allegedly,
I can see you.
I guess you're going to get this stuff with a certificate of authenticity, but who knows if the stuff is real or not.
Okay.
How much would you pay for Bob Hope's tortoise prescription glasses?
I'd pay again $200.
Well, that's a bargain then, Mike, because that's only $95.
Pretty darn good. Bob wore these.
Okay, let me see. How much would you pay for Elvis's cigarette case?
Oh, man, it's got a
given to Elvis, given by Elvis, to Natalie Wood, and he had a thing with her.
Yeah, but
well-worn silver finish with NW engraved on the face and a design of a woman and scroll work. Inside engraved to Mad Nat, Love E.
Oh, I'd say $1,000 for that.
$4,250.
Jesus.
Okay, how about
they're both deceased. I think that's what adds the value to it.
Elvis's pocket knife. Pebble silver finish, 5-inch knife with blade extended, E engraved on outside of both sides of the knife.
Is this the one he used to cut holes in his foot with?
It was in his hand that he cut a hole in his hand. Cut a hole as big as a quarter in his hand.
We went and filled his pants with sugar.
How much you pay for that? For
$500.
Well, $1,450.
Okay.
Now they have a page of OJ stuff.
Okay, I'm interested about that.
Okay. OJ. Oh, and here's the tape of Elvis mutilating himself.
His friends say Elvis did anything to get more drugs, resorting even to self-mutilation.
He's got his foot on the examining stool.
I guess it was a foot, Buzz.
Hole as big as a quarter. He was digging in his foot. And he looked at me and he said, I ought to get some good stuff with this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Elvis. Okay, from the OJ collection. The OJ Nicole Simpson gold key ring. Key loop at each end. Center bar is engraved OJ on one side and Nicole on the other side. How much would you pay for this item?
There's some sick people out there. I'd say they'd mark that up to like $1,500.
$995.
Okay.
A veritable bargain.
Yep.
Okay, then you go to the Sharon Tate collection.
Oh. What is this? That's sick. All people that have been murdered?
Well, most of the people here were not murdered, but a lot of them are dead. Most of them are dead. Okay, how about, here you go. Celebrity prescription bottles. Now, these bottles are empty, but they do have the typed pharmacy labels.
Okay.
How much much would you pay for Frank Sinatra's prescription bottle? Baby?
$50.
$150.
You know, that'd be cool, but can't anybody just rattle that out and make a fake?
Sure, again, how are you going to know?
Yeah, really.
How about for Courtney Love? Because you know that she's got just pills after pills after pills.
$15.
$95.
All right.
How about Marlon Brando?
Now we're talking, mother.
How much for Marlon Brando's prescription bottle?
Once again, $50.
$110.
Wow.
How about for Tim Brando? That is Marlon Brando's dog. It's a dog prescription. How much for that?
$1.
$175.
People are idiots if people pay that.
So go figure that. If you want to buy a prescription bottle from the real guy,
right,
it's $110. But if you want the prescription from his dog,
Tim Brando,
it's $175.
Didn't know he named his dog Tim either.
All right, now we're getting to some real lame stuff.
I love this stuff though. This is fascinating.
How about a Brad Pitt dinner napkin?
Oh man.
From Elaine's in New York City. He wiped his mouth, left it on the table, then picked up by a fan. This is maybe the lamest item in the entire cabinet.
I would say, because of verification, that's probably worth $50.
$125.
Oh, people are idiots.
Sure. How about a lock of Brad Pitt's hair? Matted. I mean...
matted, you mean... not matted hair, matted on something.
Yeah, matted in a frame.
Right, although it's probably matted too, you know.
Attained by a renowned collector at a New York City barber shop when Brad Pitt was there getting his golden mane sheared.
Priceless. I'd say $50.
$150.
Every time I say 50, it's 150.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'd love to hear something that I'd really want too.
Okay, how about Abraham Lincoln hair strands? A lock of Abraham Lincoln's hair removed by Dr. Taft on the evening of his assassination. The hair was removed to gain access to the fatal wound, the most complete and exhaustive hair authentication package we've ever seen. Hair in clean sleeve, matted, with Lincoln photo, color art print of fallen president and doctors, and gold plaque reading hair of Abraham Lincoln removed to access his fatal wound. Access his fatal wound.
I'd say that's worth $1,000.
$2,220.
That's that's another one of those morbid things.
You're into that.
Yeah, if you're into that type of thing.
George Washington hair strands.
Wow.
From hairlock originally owned by family. Hair in clear sleeve matted with antique Washington portrait and gold plaque reading, hair of George Washington, first president of the United States.
If you collect hair, that's probably worth a couple grand.
How would you ever know if it's real or not?
You wouldn't have any idea.
Okay, then you got JFK hair. Obtained by his California barber, Harry Gelbart.
Right.
Hair in clear sleeve matted with color portrait of JFK and gold plaque, of course.
It's JFK, it's got to be expensive.
Reading hair of John F. Kennedy, U.S. President 61 to 63.
I'd say $5,000.
A bargain. $1,100.
Wow, pretty incredible.
How about a pair of red jockey shorts that Keanu Reeves wore in the movie Chain Reaction?
Oh, my God. $250.
$175.
A bargain.
How about Dom DeLuise's sports bra?
Now we're talking.
That he wore in the movie Phlegm at 11.
I've never heard of that movie.
Me either.
I'm sorry, but that drives the value down. $100.
$75.
All right, to say I was close. You overpaid.
Cary Grant's personal smoking jacket. Red corduroy with black satin lapels, lining, sash, and accents. Large CG embroidered in black at right chest. Spectacular.
I would say that's $2,500.
$1,100.
Now that is the first one. That's a cool item, I think. Hey, hello, look at this. I've got this. This is my smoking jacket with CG on it. Yes, I relax in my boudoir.
Harrison Ford Indy hat from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Given to the film's consulting physician by the prop master. And obviously it meant a lot to him because he's put it up for sale. Hand inscribed IJ7 and 7IND2221. Apparently that's a way to know that this was really a hat that was worn by Harrison Ford when he played Indiana Jones.
Say $1,000.
$6,250.
That's a crap. That's rip off.
Abraham Lincoln's hair
is worth
cost 1/3 of what it cost for his hat.
A hat that, to me, they're all the authenticity is the thing that I worry about.
A pair of dresses worn by Dennis Rodman and David Letterman when Dennis Rodman appeared on the David Letterman show.
I'll tell you right now, this is the greatest collectible catalog there. It's got such unique stuff.
Comes with photo of both Rodman in hot pink dress and Dave in red and white
Both dresses?
Both dresses.
$500.
$695.
Yeah, see, I'm getting better at it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is lame. You know who Jim Davis is?
No.
No, not the guy, not the cartoonist. Jim Davis is the guy who played Jock Ewing on Dallas.
Oh, the white-haired guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
the guy who was, JR's daddy, his pappy.
What is it, a belt buckle?
No, it's from his estate. A suit, pale brown, two-piece with geometric arrow design, boots, brown, two-tone ostrich hand tool, size 12D, a camel hair coat, a cream jacket, pink shirt, a pale pink western shirt.
That is so sad.
A blue western shirt, a yellow western shirt with French cuffs, a pale blue shirt, a tan western shirt.
He gave his whole wardrobe.
And a white shirt with brown checks. Western, J.D. Lorimar, hand inscribed in collar. 9 shirts, suit, coat, jacket, and boots. How much?
I'd say $2,000.
$1,100.
That is very sad. That's very, very sad.
Yeah.
Somebody really needs money.
Underpants worn by Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. Army issue olive boxer shorts worn by Tom Hanks with costumer's tags. Shorts do not appear on screen. So these were underpants at
$25.
$195.
See, wait, what are you going to do? Are you going to wear them or are you going to, put them on the wall? Yeah, these are Tom's boxer shorts.
Macaulay Culkin jeans from movie Getting Even with Dad.
You know, I'm realizing as you're reading these, I'm realizing that I've been in these stores too, and clothing just doesn't do it. What do you do with it? I mean, if you're not going to wear it,
$50. $50 for Macaulay Culkin's jeans. Okay, hold on.
Any other movie mementos?
Okay, here you go. Cameron Diaz, flesh tone top, worn in There's Something About Mary. Worn under outer clothing to avoid exposing her breasts since she was braless during shooting.
Oh my, $200.
$235.
Now see, that's cool.
Barbra Streisand panties, black cotton.
Oh my God! Now I'm sorry, priceless. Black cotton. Hey, she's just like us. She wears the dark colors too.
$125.
Hide the hide the skid marks.
Savannah, deceased porno star. Collection of 12 clothing items. Western hat, buckskin jacket, boots, scarf, pantyhose, bodysuit, bra, jacket, bathing suit, top and bottom, 3 pairs of fawn panties.
What if they still smell like a hole?
Only $395.
Yeah, there you go. There's an estate.
Okay, from the movie Striptease, from the Demi Moore movie Striptease.
Yes.
How much would you pay for the G-strings worn by the club dancers? Now, how lame is that?
That's totally lame.
Nothing that Demi Moore
And talk about verification. How do you know?
How much, Mike?
$250.
$15. How much would you pay for a pair of Brenda Vaccaro panties?
I'd pay I'd pay $4,000.
$20.
Now sign me up for that. Merry Christmas, Mike. You're welcome.
Let me see. How about Ellen Barkin's bra? Cream satin and lace with E. Barkin typed.
$25.
$80.
Okay. This is done.